Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Denny and welcome back to the Art Survival video. And welcome back to what is it called? Manage Your Inventory miniseries part 2. I forgot what it's called already. But yeah, this is part 2 out of God knows how many parts this will be. But yeah, let's actually just continue. So um if you don't know what I'm doing, go watch the part one first so that I don't have to explain myself. TLDR, I just want to show you how much item you should pin. Pretty much, that's pretty much it. And why you will need that will be explained in the last part. So that's pretty much it. And then for this one, next one we have Chitin Spear. As you can see, this one I pinned for one. Well, just for one, I think that should be enough. And then shock bludgeon as well. Generally, all these weapon I pin at one. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just pin this at one. And then for steel knife, steel axe, steel shovel, steel crowbar, tool, hacksaw, and needle. I feel like 50 should be enough. Um, yeah, it's kind of a lot as well. If you ask me, I feel like 25 is okay. 10 is kind of, like kind of playing it a little bit too close, I would say. So, yeah, either 25 or 50 should be fine. The reason why I pin at 50 is because sometimes, again, the same as the water one, sometimes I gave away people, like people in the earlier area, some of these as well, and the water as well. Sometimes I give 5 each of these to them. So, yeah, there's just that. Um, and then that's why I have this at 50. I feel like 25 should be okay. So yeah, in that case you will just halve all this weight over here. And as you can see, the steel crowbar is quite heavy as well. One for 3 kilograms, and then this one, the steel tools and steel shovel as well. It's kind of heavy, honestly, but yeah, there's that. I feel like 25 should be okay. Steel needle though, however, it's only 100 gram. Excuse me one second, I just drink. I feel like this one you can pin more than 50, but then again I feel like sewing needle is one of the least used item anyway, so I don't think you will need more than 50 of this. Anyway, so yeah, next we have can. 25 should be enough. There are some items that you need um can, like where is it, this one, the gunpowder grenade, you will need can. So that's why I pin those pretty much. Sometimes I need this just to open doors. That's why I do that. And yeah, there's also some other stuff like this tin can candle, but then again you probably don't need to craft this out in the nowhere. So yeah, this one though, water filter, maybe you need this when you out of water, like completely run out of water. Then you can craft this with the cans pretty much. That's why I pin that at 25. I feel like 25 should be enough. So yeah, maybe if you have 50, then pin 50. I don't know. It's just on you, but I feel like 25 should be enough. Next, we have steel pot, just the same as other steel utensils. Steel pot's probably one of the most used one because you cook a lot of stuff with it. You need this to craft a lot of stuff as well. So yeah, steel pot you will need this sometime. Chemistry set, this is interesting because to synthesize this moonshine you will need chemistry set. Therefore you will need to pin some of this chemistry set over here now. So yeah, there's that. That's why I pin at 5 because it only has 50 uses. That's why 5, that will be 250, and I feel like that should be fine overall. So yeah, that's why I pin this at 5. Next we have chainsaw. This one is kind of useless though. I feel like one should be fine. Yes, I'm going to drop this along with other stuff that I already repin. So yeah, um, I feel like this is kind of useless. You can get wood out of it, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, and that's pretty much it only. So I feel like one should be enough. And yeah, just one. And then we have generator and welder. This is interesting because I think I pinned the broken version as well. I don't know, I don't remember, but yeah, this one generator, you will need this to repair your vehicle. I think. Yeah, this one to repair your vehicle, also to repair your armor as well. Yeah, this one, the polar armor, it requires welder and generator, so you will need those pretty much. That's why I pin those at 2. This generator though, this only has 10 uses, meaning that 2 only has 20. However, the welder is interesting. It has 50 uses each, meaning that you can, two of these will give you 100 uses. Now, I feel like because of that, I feel like this should be pinned at 1, um, just for that. But I don't know, I just want this the same amount. But you know what? Let's just pin 1 because, yeah, you're right actually. This only has 20 uses combined, and this only has 100 uses, 50 already if only one. That's why I'm going to pin 1 actually, and that's pretty much it. Next we have bellows. This one is kind of interesting as well. It's really unnecessary to have this many. Oh, actually I only have 10, so yeah, 10 should be enough actually. That's 1,000 uses. Maybe 5 is good already, enough already. So yeah, let's do 5. Next we have, oh, what's this? This is just pickaxe, as old item, so it's not unnecessary. Next we have lighter. You need this to start fire because lighter is kind of the quickest one to get yourself campfire. Yeah, this one 50 minutes as you can see. Blowtorch is 5 minutes though, however it's kind of expensive, so I feel like just use this and you should be good. The lighter, it has enough use. I think that's like 20 or 25 or something. Yeah, 20 over here, so I feel like 10 should be enough actually when you want to start fire at the out in the open. Next, you have 10 of this primer stuff. I feel like this is unnecessary, but it's kind of necessary in a way that maybe sometimes you don't want to build fire. Sometimes you don't have fire in your possession. However, you probably need to cook something. So, primer stuff is there just for that. It has 100 uses, meaning that 10 of them will give you 1,000 uses, and that's actually great. So you can pretty much cook a lot of stuff there, maybe for your pets, maybe for yourself. But yeah, this should do the job. Only 10. And then we have 5 blowtorch. This is kind of interesting because as you can see, blowtorch only have 15 uses, which is one of the most expensive tool, I would say. So I only pin 5. That's 75 uses. But then again, it's kind of rare to use blowtorch anyway, so I feel like 5 should be enough. Next we have torch, 10 of them. Um, I do pin 10. The reason why is because sometimes when I search for vehicle in the cities, I require light source to make it fast, but I don't want to use the powerful flashlight of mine. So what would be the cheapest way? I feel like torch would be the cheapest one to use. The reason why is because vehicle generally they have like already high percent success rate, so you don't really need to use flashlight when searching those vehicles. So torch works best for them, I would say. That's why. And then for the flashlight for the building, I use powerful flashlight. Yes, there is a floodlight, which is a flashlight that you can get from Aircoats, but I don't have those at the moment, so I just use flashlight. If I have those, I will pin those instead. And yes, 10 also, the same as the torch. Next, we have homemade explosive. I pin 5,000. The reason why is because sometimes when I loot cities, I really need a lot of these homemade explosives. So that's why I pin pretty much all of that I have, which is 1100. But I do pin at 5,000 because just because pretty much. Um, Also, as you can see, 1,000 only gives 11 kilograms, meaning that 5,000 will only give 50 kilograms. That's heavy, but again, if you loot cities, you need those anyway. Quickly, it will get reduced. So I feel like 5,000 is okay. 1,000 is also okay, but sometimes 1,000 to 5,000 is kind of huge gap. So yeah, I'm just gonna pin at 5,000. Sometimes 1,000 is not enough. If there is 2,500 in between 1,000 and 5,000, I will do that instead. So yeah. And then handmade fishing rod. Sometimes you want to, fish. I feel like this is, things that you should pin as well. 10 of them should be fine for you. That's 500 fishing. And then there's this sturdy fishing rod I put at 1 just because it has 200. So this one gives 500 and this one gives 200, and I feel like that should be enough. And then there's this rod, great fishing rod, 500. This is from the Christmas event. Hopefully this item will come back. So yeah, I'm actually going to make video about that as well, about items that you can get. I don't know when this video is out, that video is out already or not, but yeah, I don't know, genuinely don't know. um Next, there is tent. I pin tent at 5 because sometimes I want to leave some tents in the settlements or the survivor base or the safe house or everywhere. I'm just gonna scatter my tent across the road, across the map pretty much. That's why I pin at 5. So there's just that. And then icicle thrower, more weapons. I just pin at 1 for things that I don't use the most. And for the weapon that I use the most, I pin at 2. In this case, this pepper box. And then SVD and Saipuha and PKM. I pin those at 2 because I need those the most pretty much. And then there's the shotgun, Abakan, Gigawater, I pin those at 1 as well as the RPG as well, and the rocket launcher I pin at 2 because this is the one that I'm using. Weapons that you use, pin those at 2. Other weapons that you don't use, pin those at 1. That's pretty much it. And then there's this 100 gunpowder grenade and 100 molotov cocktail. Sometimes doors at cities will need this kind of stuff, the gunpowder grenade, as well as the molotov cocktail as well. So pinning at 100 should be okay. Yes, as you can see, it's kind of like a heavy. Actually, you know what, let's pin at 50 now that I think about it, because they are quite heavy, like heavy, real heavy, as you can see. This 20 kilogram, this at 30 kilograms. Yeah, I think 50 is considerate amount. And then I have crossbow bolt at 1,000. You might probably ask, Danny, why do you need this amount of crossbow bolt? Well, I use that for Helsing. I also use Helsing quite a bit as well. As you can see, this is quite overpowered as well. I will do a separate video for Helsing itself because I have demon level 10. And as you can see, the damage is quite high. Also, it gives 200 damage for turn, which is kind of nasty, I would say. That's why I pin those. Um, Next, yeah, 1,000. I feel like, yeah, unfortunately there is no 500. If there is 500, I will pin at 100 2,000. I will pin at 500. But since there is none, I'm just gonna pin at 1,000. Keep in mind that Helsing requires 6 crossbow bolts. So every time you shoot, you will waste 6 crossbow bolts. So 1,000 will only allows you to shoot for 1,500 times, I think. Is that true? 1,000 divided by 6, that's about 150 shots pretty much. And that's kind of low, so that's why I pin at 1,000, just because of that. And then icicle, just for icicle thrower, but then again, Helsing is way better than icicle thrower now. That's why I just pin this at 100. If there is a buff in the Christmas event for icicle, then for icicle thrower, then I will probably revert this to 1,000 again. But yeah, this is that. And then for pistol ammo, I don't really need this. That's why I've been at 25. And then shotgun round, because I use this, that's why I've been at 1,000. Assault rifle ammo, I don't really need this. I think I don't really use Abakan, but I still been this 1,000 just because the same reason with the water as well. Sometimes I just give away this kind of stuff to newer player, so I just want to have this ready at my inventory at all times pretty much. And then there is rifle ammo for 5,000. Yes, it's a lot, but then again, I use SVD, PKM, Saipuha quite a lot. Like literally every battle I use those weapons. That's why I pin this at 5,000. And if you do the mining permit, the mining at Magnitogorsk, I think I already did video about this, but doing 100, it will cost you way more than 5,000 rifle ammo. So that's why I just pin this kind of amount over here, also so that I can give to other people as well. And then I have PG7. I only have at 25. The reason why kind of simple. I don't use RPG. That's why I use rocket launcher. That's why you see this. I have handmade rocket for 100. And that's also quite heavy as well, but there's that anyway. So yeah, and then for armor, I pin military uniform, steel armor, prospector armor, demon guys, hunter's garb, and polar armor. Polar armor, I use this. And then prospector, I also use. Demon guys, I also use. Hunter's garb, sometimes I use when I'm out of, like this when this durability over here kind of low. I use hunter's garb. And for steel armor, I don't know, and military uniform as well. I put this military uniform. The reason why is because sometimes when I, send stuff to people and people send stuff to me, I just want that uniqueness in the people's tab. I can't really show you how it works. Let's go here. Yeah, there's that, and then let's go to package. Oh, okay. So I need something first. Like let's drop this. Let's go to package. Yeah, as you can see, there's this character. These people with their picture as well. So if I use this military uniform, it will appears a little bit differently in the list as well, and that's kind of useful because so that people don't miss send stuff to other people when they supposed to send it to me because when I wear this military uniform I will have unique icon character and people can check that as well that that's me. So it's just reduce the amount of error that people can make when they are trading with each other pretty much. So yeah, with me as well. And then there is ghost costume. The same reason with the military uniform. I can wear this in my bag and it will appear as ghostly figure. So yeah, it's just for uniqueness. And then I have this mask over here. I don't think I need PMG gas mask anymore. I'm going to remove this. Comfortable gas mask also don't need because I already have GP2000. So yeah, I'm just gonna unpin all of these to zero pretty much for all of these. Oh, this one should be at zero. Yeah, like that. This one also at zero, just like that. Oh, that's interesting. Why? Why? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, I was confused a little bit. They just like that, pretty much. And then there's this GP2000. I pin at one. I feel like you probably need to pin multiple of these just because so that you don't really have to refill this quite frequently. If you have this pin for some of them like let's say five, then it will proceed to use the next one. So yeah, there's just that. And then demon mask I use, cotton wool beard I use as well, and then gas mask filter I've been at 100 because again sometimes I use this and it requires to be refilled and 100 is just the amount that I need. Um, Next, I have this pistol shell, assault rifle shell, which I don't need, but for some reason I pinned this. So yeah, and then 1000 rifle shell as well, which I don't need. I pinned 1000. The reason why is because maybe I'm out of rifle ammo, then I can craft this myself. As you can see, to craft that, I will need rifle shell as well, and that's pretty much it. Next, let's see what we can have here. Tourist backpack. With the Halloween bag, I feel like this is unnecessary anymore. I'm going to unpin this. Battery, this is interesting. You need this for your flashlight, so I feel like 100 is necessary, so that's why I pin 100. Again, I know some people that pin 10,000, but I feel like 100 is enough. If there is like 200 or 500 in between 100 and 1,000, I will pin at maybe 200 or 500 pretty much and not 100. But so yeah, there's that. That should be enough for those as well. And then firewood, this is quite interesting. You don't really need to pin this. As you can see, firewood requires 1,000 is 1 ton. So this is quite inefficient. Let's actually drop that to 100 and there you have it. I think that should be great. Yeah, just like that, I dropped my ton quite a bit there just for the fact that firewood is kinda yeah, firewood is just a little bit too heavy. That's why there's that. Next I have coal 100. I feel like this is not necessary to be pinned. I'm actually going to unpin this to 25 actually. Yeah, let's drop that to by 4. Now I only have 25, which is okay, I guess. Again, you can just craft coal yourself using firewood, so there is that. Also, the fact that you can get wood quite easily in the forest area, there is that as well. Next, there's flame. There's no need to pin 100. I'm going to repin this to 25, just like that. And then there is lymph over here. This is interesting. You need lymph to go to the NPC. Oh no, not to go to the NPC. For some of the NPC quests, they will ask for 60 lymph actually. That's why I pin at 100, just so that I can fulfill their order, and that's pretty much it. And then there is poison, yeah, 100, because why not? Because it's not heavy, I guess. And then 10,000 saltpeter, 10,000 sulfur, 10,000 gunpowder. That's just because it's kinda, what is it? Not heavy as well. Also, the fact that I will need gunpowder sometimes, I need to craft them sometimes. And yeah, that's just how it is. Gunpowder, I need that for ammo, for grenade, and stuff like that. And then scrap, I pin at 1,000. I feel like this is unnecessary. I'm going to repin this to 100. I forgot. I feel like there are some things that require scrap, but I forgot what is. I think there are some things that require scrap as material repair. Is it this one? No, not that one. I forgot what it is, but there is something that requires scrap. So yeah, that's why I pin those at that. Maybe there is none. That's actually interesting. But I will pin that for now, though. The reason why is because I'm not sure. I forgot what the scrap is used for. Um, I feel like it has no use. So yeah, I'm going to pin this at 100 if I, don't remember anything about scrap. But yeah, as you can see, 1,000 is 100 kilogram. You know what? Let's unpin this to 100 just to show that it's unnecessary for that, and that it's kind of heavy as well. Again, I know some people that for some reason pin 10,000 scrap, and that's just 100 ton. Not 100 ton. That's like what is it 1 ton, which is quite heavy. So yeah, I'm just gonna pin this at 100. I think I should be great. And then lead, I pin at 10,000 just because it's light, just like this saltpeter, sulfur, and gunpowder. I pin this at 10,000. And then aluminum 1,000. I feel like there are some things that requires aluminum as material as well, but then again, I forgot which one. But there is. I swear to God, there is something that. Oh yeah, this one, rocket launcher. So yeah, I use that because sometimes I want to repair that. That's why I use that. Maybe there's this in the, yeah, this weapon as well require aluminum, and this one requires six for this one. And this one requires 5. That's why I pin aluminum at 1,000 pretty much. um Again, if there is a middle number like 500, I will do that, but 100 is a little bit too less. I can only, what is it, like 100 divided by 6 is just 16, so I can only repair weapons 16 times, which is unfortunate. But yeah, that's why I've been at 1,000. Same goes with the iron, copper, steel. I pin this at 1,000 just because I need that for repair. So there is that. Sometimes you need to sacrifice your inventory for the stuff that you need for repair, pretty much. And then there's titanium alloy. I only pin 100 because as you can see, it's already heavy as well. If I pin at 1,000, this will be at 1 ton. Again, if there is 500 pin, I will pin this for 500, and that's pretty much it. And then for high performance capacitor and iron plate, I pin those at 1,000. Just because they will all weigh at 100. The reason why is because sometimes I use pelas and I just want to have those repair material at all times. That's why I pin this at 1,000. Next we have iron pipe. I feel like 50 should be great. Don't really need 50 again. I feel like 25 should be fine. Let's actually pin 25. And then for nail, I pin 1,000 because 1,000 is kinda not heavy. It's only 50 kilograms, I think. Yeah, 1,000 is only 50 kilograms. That's why I pinned that at 1,000. This one as well for the wire. Also, I need this wire to repair stuff as well. That's why I have this at 1,000. And then there's this screw for weapon. I also pin 1,000. Spring also 1,000 as well. Again, if there is 500, I will pin all of these at 500, and that's pretty much it. Spare weapon parts I pin at 100. Primer I pin at 100. I feel like I can go for 1,000 probably for 5 kilograms, but yeah, if there is 500, I will pin 500. Soap, there are some npc that require soap with the the order as well. That's why I pin this at 100. um, Also, I think you need soap to craft leather for repairing your armor pretty much. That's why I pin this at 100. Insulating tape, this is one of the most useful thing. You want to pin 1,000, I would say, but yeah, 10,000 is a little bit overkill, but yeah, 1,000 should do the job. Actually, rawhide at 10, the same as fresh bones as well, 10 as well, and then boiled leather at 100, tanned leather at 100, just because I need this for to repair my armor. Although the boiled leather, I don't really use this. I feel like 50 should be great for this one. Yeah, let's pin this at 50. Next, we have tanning mixture. I have at 10, but I feel like I actually pin at 100, which is what I was about to say. I feel like this should be pinned at least 100 because you need tanning mixture to craft the leather as well. I feel like this should be pinned 1 to 1 with the soap. So yeah, there's that. And then kitten or chitin at 25. There's that. And then there is wax. I pin at 10,000. I don't really need to do this honestly, but the reason why is because I need to craft antidote from the Azavs so that I can slay more beasts. That's why I pin this at max. Just so that I can carry this my entire time, and when I visit Azavs, I can just craft that myself. That's why I want to pin all of it. Um, so that I can craft either spear or the torch or the antidote as well. Next we have the bone glue. We already talked about the bones with the rawhide. And then bone glue I've been at 1,000, the same as insulating tape. I feel like you need glue for stuff as well. That's why I pin this at 1,000. If there is 500, I will actually pin 500, and that's pretty much it. There is rope 100. Need rope. You know, you need rope for most many stuff as well. Like drying rack. Let's say over here you need rope. You need rope for fishing rod over here, and yeah, there's just some stuff that you need rope from. And then let's actually be quick here. And then there is this threads at 1,000 just because it has low weight. Don't pin at 10,000 because that will be at 100 kilogram. And then I pin this sandpaper 100, 1,000 I mean, washing powder 100, just for the same exact weight. That's why I put that at 1,000 and 100. There's that. Racks 1,000. I need racks for a lot of stuff as well. Cloth for armor repair. Metal plate for stuff. Tarp for stuff. Those are new items. That's why I pinned that at 10 kilogram as well, the same as the tarp. Oh, the tarp actually 50 at 50, but I need the tarp to repair my armor, so yeah, there's that. And then there's sulfuric acid, I put at 100. Machine oil, one of the most important thing as well, because sometimes when you craft something or when you repair something, you will need machine oil in it, so that's why I pin at 10,000. Bicycle spare parts, I pin at 10 just because I use the vehicle over here. I think I already showed that previously. Yeah, this one. I need bicycle spare parts to repair this. That's why I pin at 10. Maybe I should pin at 25, honestly. But yeah, there's that. I think 10 should be fine for now. It's for emergency anyway, so yeah, there's that. And then auto spare parts for my crash, and that's pretty much it. Tire for my crash, rubber for my armor. At this is at 10, this is at 25, this is at 1,000, I believe. Yeah, because sometimes Well, actually, one polar armor repair it requires 10. So yeah, that's why I pin this at 1,000 so that I can repair my polar armor 100 times at a time. So there's that. And then there's electrical cable. I need 100 for I think lots of I think vehicle require this as well. I'm not sure. And then there's electrode for the welder, spark plug for I don't know like a vehicle as well, or just for having it, I guess. And then rubber parts for vehicle, 10 electrical parts. I think this is just for having it as well. And then car battery as well for having it, plastic explosives for having it, and then all these various seeds I put at 100 just for having it as well. And as you can see, to plant this I need only few of them or less than 100. So maybe when I have like less than 100, I mean when I need to grow something, I can just use this because it will cover pretty much all of those. Yeah, the same goes for here as well. As you can see, it never exceeds 100, and that's pretty much it. And then there's this collectible over here, Pet Bear and Umka, which doesn't have weight. So yeah, it's just been pretty much all of this. There's that. And then there is this hand mail that converts wheat into flour. However, I don't really need this when I'm outdoor anyway. That's why I pin this at 10. So yeah, as you can see, there's that. And then there's all these various spoons that pretty much doesn't do anything and doesn't weigh anything as well. So might as well just pin them. This is old items, the same as the pet bear. And then there is this ice spoon, is the one that is useful because it can convert clean water to ice. However, if you have cursed coin, you can just get ice from converting dirty water into ice from the cursed coin ghost trader, and that's pretty much it. And yeah, so there you have it. That's all the items that are pinned in my inventory. I guess got something out of it, and just like that, I reduced my inventory. I think let's pick up all that was from 7.1 to 5.9 tons. Now I'm a light I'm a light character, I guess. And I can have some more space for other stuff, maybe the loot, maybe the animal carcasses and stuff like that, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, let me know if if you agree or disagree with this pin system. I feel like you don't really need 10,000 of everything in your inventory. That's just kind of nasty as well. So it just shows what kind of person you are, I guess. Like if you just spend 10,000 everything at at your inventory, so like you might be considered as like I don't know, like just you know like to hoard stuff, pretty much like hoard useless stuff, and that's not good. So yeah, that's why. So yeah, the reason why I make this is because I just want to spread awareness as well that you don't need 10,000 of everything in your inventory. So that's why I make video out of it, just to help you with your inventory management problem, pretty much, so that I can help you managing your inventory so that you don't waste your space over here with chunks, pretty much, or stuff that you don't really need. And yeah, I do myself have a lot of stuff or chunks that I don't really need, like this one mining permit, Queen Bee's hat, but then again I just do that for fun. And this one I need this for my pride, just to be proud of, because I slay Queen Bee multiple times now. And there's just that. So yeah, just for efficiency, I feel like you shouldn't do this, and instead just listen to what I said in part two and part one as well. So yeah, there's just that. If you do that, you will have low weights of items, and that you can use regular vehicle instead of using your pelas, so so that you don't get spoiled, pretty much. And that's pretty much it. Anyway, that's all the time I've got. It's already been 30 minutes as well, but yeah, there's that. Thank you guys for watching. This has been the Arts Trial video, part 2 of managing your inventories. Next part I will explain about the trains. Why do we need to pin this less. I will explain that in the next one as well. Spoiler, it's just so that you don't have to drop everything when you want to take the train. That's why you need to reduce the amount of pain that you need. But for detail, I will explain that in the next part 3 of Managing Your Inventories mini series. But until then, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, healthy. I will see you again very soon, and see ya.